Okay. Uh-huh. Right.
Fred,
Let's do it. Alright, Flex.
let's go.
We still strive for perfection. Shout out to New York, I like the direction.
Woo!
On the phone with my brother, he in correction. My bars up, we'll always have a connection. Glock for protection, act big, get your Coogee clap. Red down him from the phone like it's Google Maps. You can rap, but I'm harder. Why run up on your range? Turn it to Lil Wayne and give your car to five. Part of my different delivery. That crack house in the Bronx is what it did to me. Now we let the bass cook, then show the white girl. So she'll network like Twitter and Facebook. It's my word, we had 7 to scale. Used to work with a bird like Kevin McHale.
You get it?
Now you got the Dandies, Perks, and Oxycontin. Youngest Tony Fred and works the
All right.
Who am I to tell a difference? These rappers fall from nice. Who am I to tell a difference? Hearing what you right, I don't know why you so persistent. See me have your budget, I make it be a resistance.
What's going on? This is the Raw Truth Show, and we here giving our respects to the fallen soldier, Fred the Godson from the BX. You know, we just going, you know, that's why I had to play him, start him off with the show, you know what I'm saying, before we get into it. Because he was one of the top-notch rappers in the Bronx out of New York, you know?
What y'all looking for? Can't Fred the God spit bars anymore. Let my flow sag down to the floor. Have y'all thinking about a metaphor? Nah, Flex, they don't want to hear it. They can't get near it, so they fear it. So I'm riding on niggas who interfering. Won't stop till you pussies bleed. Period. Touching. I've been stopping. I'm like Chris Paul, I might clip it or rock it. Lawyer paid them. Swing with battery, Radio Raheem and the Asian.
Woo!
I do the right thing when I write things. Try and stay true, that's the right thing. Watching CNN, that's my wife thing. I'm Nori, I'm bumping CNN while bagging up the white thing. Product of the ghetto though. The D's on our heels and we still let those go. Hills, notice I said stiletto. Still, long nose, the pedal to the middle.
Man, oh man, yo. Woo! He will be missed, man. He will be missed. Well,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We here on the Raw Truth Show on Raw Truth Radio. If you want to listen to it live instead of watching it on Instagram or Facebook, you can listen to it live at www.rawtruthradio.com. I would rather everybody log in that way in case I lose Eric and I got to get back to him. You can still hear the show. But welcome everybody, and I want everybody to know the guest of the day is my main man, Eric Weaver, a.k.a. the #1 ref in New York City, and I'm going to say it on the record.
Oh, nah, that's no more, man. I'm semi-retired, brother.
Uh-oh, so that must mean you're doing biddy refereeing only.
Hey, most definitely. That is show basketball. That's it. At 64, I done did it all. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, we're going to get into that right now, too. We're going to get into your history, your legacy, and all that right now, basically. Because, you know, a lot of people do know you, and a lot of people don't. And I would love for everybody to really get a chance to know who you are.
Yeah.
Because you've been around the world. You've traveled. You've reffed some of the top players. You've reffed some players that are up and coming. I want to get into a lot of that. So basically, we're going to start off by you introducing yourself and telling everybody who you are.
My name is Eric Weaver. I was born in Manhattan, Harlem, 153rd of Bradhurst Avenue. We moved to the Bronx when I was like 14, up around the Gun Hill, Boston Road area. I played ball, I coached, and then I wound up reffing. I've reffed basically every major tournament in New York City. I've traveled with the Harlem Globetrotters. I've reffed in the USBL, the CBA, the EBA, whatever semi-pro league, you know, I've reffed. And that's about it. I mean, now I'm 64. I'm trying to help other referees and anybody else in basketball that I can help, with my little bit of knowledge that I have. Like I said, I coached the NYU team in Nike Pro City first year. John Jay. My superstar was you.
Oh, listen. Don't let everybody know about this. Come on now.
You know what the rule was. When you get the ball, shoot it. If you pass it, you come sit next to me.
Right.
But at this point, I'm just, trying to stay healthy, maintain a healthy lifestyle, get my little workouts in, because I am a certified personal trainer to an extent. And there go my man PlayStation, Greg. Greg was out there on the road with me with the Globetrotters, great New York City ball player, PlayStation. But anyway, like I said, I'm just trying to maintain, try to help anybody I can help. I still assigned the Dykeman basketball tournament, the high school division and the pro college division. And that's about it, man.
Okay. So let's start off with this. Where has this basketball refereeing taken you? I know you said you went around the world, but name certain locations that you would we would never think you would be at.
Yugoslavia, Germany,
wow.
Brazil, Mexico, China, Puerto Rico. I mean, I've been to 8 countries.
Nice.
Now I've been to every state. I've been to Alaska. I've been to Hawaii.
So now, some of the countries that you went to and refereed at, did anyone ever offer you a job over there to stay and get paid professionally from that?
Yeah, when I went to do the Quad 54, I had somebody come up to me, and he gave me the papers and everything for FIBA, but I never got back to him on it. Quad 54 is a tournament that's in Paris, and I've been there twice, that they do for a week, where they have teams come from Germany, Japan, United States. They have different Paris teams, and they play a 3 or 4 day tournament.
Okay.
It's sponsored by Jordan Brand.
Oh, nice.
And it's been going on for about 15 years, I think, now.
Okay.
But basketball has taken me to a lot of places. I've met a lot of people, a lot of good people through basketball. Basketball is a big, big family, and one thing that I've seen during this pandemic, I've seen that the basketball community seems to be getting tighter in New York City, which is a blessing.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that you've been using a lot of the social media to go in live and, and talk about it and talk about what they plan on doing when this is all lifted and stuff. I've noticed that.
And that's the thing, Koobie. I'm hoping that, like everything else, I remember going to the Million Man March, and you had a lot of brothers crying. They're going to give up their guns. They're going to give up selling drugs. They're going to do the right thing. And then a week later, everybody went back to business as usual. Hopefully, people see the seriousness of what's going on, and we can get New York City basketball back to where it was. I mean, we have a lot of talent here. We have a lot of knowledgeable people, and I think those people need to come to the forefront and start, taking over. Because a lot of times you got people that have no history in this game whatsoever.
Right.
But because my son played, I'm going to get an AAU team. I'm going to start training them. I'm going to look at these videos. that's not the move.
Right.
Okay, you have to go to legitimate basketball people that, okay, like for instance, you were a college coach.
Yes.
Okay, you train kids. You have went through the process yourself.
Yes.
So why wouldn't I bring my kid to somebody who knows?
Right.
And shout out to all the brothers out there that's training and doing the right thing. You know, I mean, because the bottom line is, some people do things for money, some people do things for the love.
Right.
And if you're not doing it, and my thing is, if you do the best job you can do, and whatever you do, the love, for the love, the money gonna come.
Right.
You know, the money gonna come.
Yeah, and then the love lasts longer. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the love
It's
and
all
all that.
about love, man. Like, you gotta love, like, for instance, I had to love what I did, or else I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and you did it for a long time, too.
Come on, man. You gotta have a love for the game. You know what I'm saying? And a love for what you do.
Right.
You know, and that's just it.
What's some of the top tournaments that you've reffed, and what would you change if you could have changed?
Top tournaments. Of course, Dykeman basketball. Dykeman. I did Soul in a Hole. I did Tillery Park. I did Kingston Park. I did West 4th Street. EBC. Gun Hill. The Jersey Shore, which was run by Dick Pavetta. The Harry James League in Jersey City. Wow, I mean, those are some of the big tournaments.
Right. Now, I know you reffed one of the smallest top-notch tournament was the Valley. I remember you out there once or twice.
Oh, nah, I never reffed in the Valley.
Oh,
I
no.
never reffed in the Valley. No. My man, he was too cheap for me, and that's my boy. But he didn't, you know, Romello wouldn't give him no money, baby. He's like, yo, he said, Mr. Weaver, I respect you and all. He said, but you too rich for me. So, you know, and that was cheap back then. But I did say Rucker Park, EBC.
Yes, you did. Yes. Now, let me ask you a question about EBC. Because
matter of fact,
yeah.
Why not Coach Smith? You're doing a great job, brother. I just want to give you that. You're doing an excellent job with these kids, man.
So,
back to you.
Where EBC at one point was the top-notch tournament in New York City. Then Dykeman crept up and basically took over New York, with exception of a couple of other top-notch tournaments too. But EBC has fallen off to the wayside. Why is that, and how could they get back to being elite the way they used to be?
Well, I think, I mean, to be honest, I really don't know, but from the outside looking in, it seemed like when they changed somewhat and went corporate, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it seems like the fans want the madness, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to be all over the place. They want to be smoking blunts, you know.
Right.
And Dykeman has something that's kind of unique. They let you go in there, you do whatever you want, and they got restaurants in the back. You know what I'm saying? They got food served. People serve you food, but EBC had a hell of a run, and if it wasn't for EBC, a lot of these tournaments wouldn't be what they are.
Right. I understand that.
They kind of like paved the way with the sponsorships and, the sneaker companies. I mean, I was first going through there.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, that from what I could see, they kind of like pay. I remember when MSG had the street ball summer clips, and it was an hour show, and EBC had a half an hour, and all the rest of the tournaments had to fight for the rest of that.
Right.
So, it seems like all tournaments tournaments in the Bronx.
Right.
And shout out to Watson. I forgot Watson. And Orchard Beach. I forgot Orchard Beach. Watson, Gun Hill was bigger than Watson and Orchard Beach at one point.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, the Unlimited fell down. And I think that's what it is. I think the Unlimited basketball, like, everybody wants to see kids now. You know, high school kids, college kids. Like, how many times you going to see the old guys?
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? How many times you going to look at the old guys? Like, you can't, like, I think that's where everything's going. Everybody wants to see the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's the future, you know?
Right.
And that's what I said. Oh,
Soul in the Hole, right.
Soul in the Hole, I guess that was the first major tournament that I really repped in.
Right.
Now, Soul in the Hole had major talent in there. You're like down in a hole and everybody else is up above you. And that gave me a lot of credibility wrestling in that tournament.
Okay. What was your...
when Kenny King was top with Booker, CJ, and all of those guys.
Oh, man. Yeah, CJ led the nation in scoring, did he?
Yo, man, CJ was a bad boy. Him and his brother. Yo, they had a crazy team because the coach, Kenny King, he only reffed them, and, like, you figure when they go away to school, he's not reffing. And he basically reffed them until they went pro.
Oh, okay. What was your very, very first job refereeing?
Very first job, I reffed a high school scrimmage at Julia Richmond.
Was you nervous? Did you have butterflies? Did you?
I was nervous as hell. Nervous as hell.
Did you call every call?
No, well, like what it was, a good friend of mine, Lester George, he was the first person I got on the court with. And he just, like, he made it comfortable for me. Because he was the guy that I looked at and said I wanted to be a ref. So he made it comfortable for me. And, you know, it was just a learning process, which I was fortunate where I was a fast learner. Because what I would do was, like, on the weekends, I would ref the kids, like, up until, like, say, 4 o'clock. Then after that, I would do you guys. So I was like basically thrown into the water, told to swim.
Right.
Appreciate you. And yeah, rest in peace, Mo Kirby. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, like I said, when I first got out there, it was like, I'm just looking, you know, like, wow, oh shit, that was a hell of a move. Oh, am I supposed to call that? You know, you like, and then, you know, I mean, you just get caught out there. So, you know, like I said, I dove into it like you dive into playing. Like, you want to get good, you got to do the work.
Right.
So, you know, I did a lot of mirror work, you know, in the mirror, looking at myself. And, you know, I just went on from there.
Okay. So now, where, what do you think is going to happen when this crisis is over, as far as the basketball tournaments, as far as keeping everyone safe and stuff like that? Are refs going to be wearing masks? Are they going to wear rubber gloves?
I mean,
like,
to be honest, I don't foresee any summer basketball. Not this summer anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, they're going to want us to practice social distancing. So if we're practicing social distancing, there's no way we're going to be able to play basketball.
Correct.
Because you can't have no fans. They can't be on top of each other. And that's what a summer tournament is. People are standing on top of each other to watch a game.
Right.
You know, so...
Because you don't have to... you actually ain't got to worry about the players on the floor because they don't play defense anyway. But you know.
No, I mean, but you're right. It's basically a run and gun game. You know, you run down, the guy that gets the first shot, he puts it up. Then we're going to run down and do the same. Now, you might have 2 or 3 guys that's, they're going to lock up. They're going to play D.
Right,
but
right.
Otherwise, I mean, you know, it's a different game than what we came up on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had to play D. It was a physical game. Now you got a lot of athletic guys that are skilled, but I question their basketball IQ.
Gotcha.
You know, there's skill. Like, the athletes today are not like we were. They're stronger, but I just don't believe they're smarter.
Okay. So I know you've been paying attention to ESPN, the Michael Jordan. I know you watched that. Because I know you are sitting back laughing and having a good time with that. Because you know what they did to the Knicks and all of that.
Baby. That's
right.
The way I used to play.
Right.
That was the game I learned to ref on.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, that was the game I learned to ref on. So, you know, it's enjoyable to see the insides of it and how people really thought. And it also goes to show, like, I never really believed that you can compare, like, this player to that player if they didn't play in the same era.
Thank you. I was about to go there.
LeBron James, we can't say, yeah, he's big or whatever, but we can't say what he would have did against these guys because it was a different game. Okay? Just like we can't say what Mike would have did in this era, it's a different game.
True.
You know, it's more of 3-point shots. Yeah, you can't touch me. Now I'm gonna go to the basket every time. Could LeBron James have taken what the bad boys did to Mike?
This is what I want to know.
These are the difference. That's why you can't never say, yo, well, LeBron is better than Mike. And here's what gets me in this greatest that really kills me. What happened to Kareem?
Right.
What happened to Wilt? Like nobody never stopped these guys.
Right.
But they're never in the conversation. You know, and, you know, I also look at as far as where the game is going. A lot of our heroes are being forgotten.
Like who? Name a couple of them.
Dr. J. You don't hear about Dr. J no more.
No.
You don't hear about Tiny no more.
No.
Bill Russell. You know, guys like JoJo White. You know, I mean, you know, you could name, like, okay, just for instance, Willis Reed. Who knows who Willis Reed is?
True.
You know, but like I said, as far as the game, I don't really see summer basketball because they've canceled the summer youth jobs. Okay, so I don't see the city giving out permits and you didn't give kids no jobs.
Right,
because
right.
most of the summer youth worked in these tournaments. You know, so like I said, we're in a sad state right now, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know how we, I mean, I know we're going to get out of this.
Right.
I just don't know how we're going to proceed. Like you said, are we going to have to wear masks? Are we going to have to wear gloves just to do a game? You know, are the players going to basically have on tights so that their bodies are covered? Like, how is this going to play out?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, these are things that you got to think about, you know? I mean, because right now, if you cough near somebody, they're panicking. Like, somebody's going to look at you like, yo, what's wrong with you? Why you coughing at me?
Exactly. So now, if you see a tournament go on Like, say they lift the summer and it's okay to open the parks, official. And you see somebody running a tournament right now, what do you think? Do you think they just money hungry? Because you can't trust what's going on just yet.
That this is true, but like you gotta realize, Koobie, summer basketball has become a big business.
Right.
A big business. Like you have these sneaker companies that are, they're involved. So, like, yeah, it's a business. People have to pay their bills. So, would I think they're crazy?
You can keep it real now, don't you? Do feel they crazy? Don't front.
Oh yeah, I feel they're crazy, but I can't judge a man that's got to feed his family. That's
True.
Like the people out here now. That's the whole thing about this. Like the people out here now. Yeah, they gotta go to work. They're starving. They need money.
Okay.
So am I gonna be mad because I can stay home because I'm retired and I'm saying, yeah, they're crazy? Yeah, I feel they're crazy because I'm an older person.
Right.
And I look at things differently. But at their age, would I be like, yo, I gotta get this money? You gotta put yourself in both shoes. But yeah, I mean, I would think, personally, I would think it's good. I mean, I think it's like, yo, just leave it alone. We can miss the summer, and come back, next year. Or I think what they're gonna probably try to do, maybe a couple of little special event games. But I think that if we do anything this summer, it might have to be taken indoors. Because if I'm going to let you do this, I want to see people sit in their seats, and that's where they're going to stay in their seat to watch this game.
Right. So
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you basically, yeah. But the scary part about it is that if I let my child play, say, what kind of waiver are we signing for these tournaments now? That's the question.
Of all, I don't think if something was to open up for the summer, I don't think the parents would let their kids play. I think this would be mostly adults that would be playing.
Gotcha.
Because like you said, you as a parent, your kid young, yo, wait a minute. We're not going to take this chance. I'd rather you work out by yourself. But with the adults, you're playing at your own risk.
Right. Yeah, that's true too. But then there's basically a way they have to implement something in there stating that if you get sick, because they have the one that if you get hurt, you can't sue liable. You can't sue the actual tournament.
Well, I guess that would cover within the waiver that you signed with the liability. I guess that would cover that too.
Right.
But I mean, I think to be safe,
don't do it.
I would just don't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're still in an unknown place with this. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't like. I just heard not too long ago. If you got a dog, you walk your dog, you come in, you got to wipe your dog down and all of that. So nobody really knows for sure, like, how they think. We hear different stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? And we have a commander in thief. I'm a thief, commander in thief.
Right.
He ain't no chief.
He ain't no chief, right.
He tells us bonehead stuff every day. So like we're really in an unknown, and like I said, I just think until we know for sure, hey man, is it really worth it?
Right.
And
I respect the part that people got to pay bills. I respect that to the fullest. 110.
You gotta respect that because these are people's jobs.
Right.
But it's about safety.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's a difference If you're a essential worker, you have to go because your job needs you to go. Then yeah, but this is by choice. This is not.
This is recreation,
right.
man.
You know, this should be right. This should be your part time or your off the books type money. Not no make me this gonna feed my family money. Like, because if you retired, then you already getting a semi check. I understand it might not be a lot. I respect all that. And the refereeing takes it over the notch to put you in a comfortable state. I respect all of that. But now, you go out there, you've been healthy, all you fought all through this. Now you're out there in the summer tournament, and now your ass is sick, and now I'll call you just to check on you, and I can't even talk to you because you can't even answer the phone, and then come to find out you got the COVID. Come on, man. It's not that serious.
But see, like, I really don't think that Como is going to allow it.
Right.
The governor, I really don't think he's going to allow it.
Because you got to get a permit, like, right? You still got to buy that permit.
You got to get a permit. And like I said, one thing I will give this guy, he jumped on this immediately with the social distancing. He took down the rims and all of that, because if he didn't, people would be in the park playing basketball. And what I don't understand, if I tell you, don't go to school, don't go to work, I'm going to let you go play? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I understand a lot of people are not used to, and this is the American way, they're not used to taking orders. Like, if you tell me don't do something, I want to know why. Why can't I do it?
Right.
And for some reason, they can't understand that you might harm yourself or somebody else. I just don't get it.
Right.
But, like, as far as, I think what we should be focusing on is getting these kids that got to go back to school, worrying about them, okay? Guys that got scholarships on the line, guys that might can go pro or whatever. Those are the things that we need to, like, are we going to have a high school season? Are we going to have a college season? You know what I'm saying?
Are we even going to have a NFL football season? That's next.
Well, see, one thing about the pro side of it, they're going to get their money because they're just going to open it up where, okay, we'll play and there be no fans, we'll get that television money. We don't care.
Okay.
So the pros are going to play. We're talking about the kids, man.
Right. No, I agree, 110%.
Like, I feel sorry for that high school senior this year that had a decent year, and he needed those playoffs for them to really look at him, those exposure camps and all of that, and now he don't get that.
Right. And that AAU circuit.
So they get none of that. So now, I prepared for this for 4 years, and now it's gone. So now, what are my options? Do I go to prep school? Do I go to a JUCO? Like, what are my options?
Do I take the first thing smoking that's offering me a scholarship today?
Come on. I mean, this has changed a lot of people's lives and their decisions.
Right.
And like I said, I'm 64, been there, done all that. I just feel sorry for these kids that, like I was telling somebody that, am I frozen? Are you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Keep going. You might have just lost you. If you hear me, I lost you for a second. Hold on. Yeah, we still talking with Eric Weaver, the referee. Well, I think kids are humbled, and now D1 at the end, all. I lost you, E. I don't hear you. But we was talking about the kids and about where they're gonna play at. Eric, I don't hear you. Where you at? Do you hear me, Eric? Well, we was talking about how the kids don't have the option right now to be able to go. No, what's their options now coming up because of the crisis as far as school, as scholarships and stuff like that. But so we need to find out what. Hopefully, I can get Eric back on the line, and because I can't hear you, E. But okay, he logged off for a second. Let's just see if he logged back in. But we want to know what is going to happen with the kids that need scholarships and have scholarships and stuff like that. Or are they going to get scholarships? You know, we want to know about them because that's where it's at. That's where.
Yo, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
we back.
We back. Yeah, but like I was, what was I saying?
About the schools.
Like I was saying, I'm just concerned about the kids, man. You know, like a kid don't work hard for 4 years. I'm a senior now. I need this little exposure.
Right.
Now I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And we know that college is big business. They ain't taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? So now what are these kids' options? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the thing we should be focused on more than focusing on this summer basketball. You know, because a lot of kids' future, they're at stake right now.
Right. So now let me ask you this. Okay. Do you think it would be smart for a kid to straight up, if a college offer him a full ride, should he go ahead and take it, even though that's not the university he really wanted to be at? Like maybe, all right, let me tell you real quick how I think what I'm saying is this. I got Duke, I got Kentucky, I got LSU, and I got Florida State. Okay? Now out of all four schools, Florida State is offering me right now. Do I jump on it?
Well, I still think you gotta look and you gotta say, do I fit at Florida State? Like, am I going to get some burn at Florida State? Like, am I going to get a good education at Florida State? You still got to look at those things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to look at yourself, too, as a player. Okay? Can I hang at Florida State? Like, maybe you should take it because you ain't got nothing else. I don't know. Like you gotta, like, every situation is different. I mean, me, I don't think I would.
So you would sit back right now and wait?
Smoking, go to JUCO, go to prep school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what if I go to Duke and that's a bad decision? Then I got to live with that decision for 4 years because I know my father taught me, when you made a decision, you go there, you stay there.
Right.
You ain't transferring.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that point of it. Because if you make a commitment, you got to stick it out. So, like I said, man, you know, that's a hard decision for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a ball player and you know you can do it, yeah, but what about that in-between kid that you getting these offers, but maybe you're not a Duke or Florida State kid, but you got the offers? You know,
right.
I mean, that's a tough question, Koobie.
Okay, we got a question down here. We got a question down here. That's all Power 5 schools. If you on the level, it's all equal. But what about Duke, FSU, and the Marist offer? What do you think? What do you take? So basically, if
me,
yeah,
I'll probably take Marist.
Because you go in there and wild
I'm
out.
a shine, dog. I'm a wild out. Ain't nobody what? I passed the who? I ain't passing to nobody.
Right.
You know, where with Duke and Florida State, now there's probably a pecking order. Instead of getting 40 minutes, you're going to get 20. Because they got this other top recruit that got to get minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I'm going to Marist. You know, but like this person said, this is when you use your smarts, not your heart. You know, like, you got to, like with the recruitment thing, you got to really see where you fit in. And if it's about playing, that you're going to get time. Because some kids, they want a scholarship just because they want to get that 4 years because they know they're not going to be a pro.
Right.
They just want that 4 years to get that degree.
Right.
To get a great job. So, like, you got to go to the college that's going to fit your needs.
Right. So now...
That's my belief.
Yeah.
You know?
So out of all the schools, just saying that we mentioned, I've looked at them, say. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's offered me nothing yet. And right now, I'm getting a little nervous because we're going into summer. We're about to go into summer, and I don't know if I'm going to get that Duke that I really wanted or the FSU I really wanted. But I got the Marist.
I think at this point, in this time right now, you probably got to take what you got right there, right now.
Yeah, right.
Because there's no guarantee on nothing else. So you got to take what's on the table right now.
Right. Right. Because it's all... See, the number one thing is...
Like, out of those 5 schools you named, I would put all 5 of them in front of me. I would pick out the pros and the cons to each one. And the one that's the best fit for me, that's where I'm going.
Right.
You know, I mean, but like I said, we're talking about I'm a coach or I'm a recruiter, and I've seen you, and I'm still forget looking at tape. I wanted to see you live in the AAU circuit and the tournament circuit, and I don't get to see that.
Right.
You know, so it's like I said, it's sad, but it's the world we live in.
Right. And one of the people that's tuned in, they said, you know, the information that mentors, the AKA handlers, need to be teaching these kids, teaching the schools this, because you know some of the schools, especially at the high school level, you know, a lot of coaches are not deeply into their jobs. They're there for a stipend.
Oh no.
They want to win, but they really
money.
in there
It's
for a
extra
stipend.
money.
Right. And they not putting in the work on the computer, emailing schools, sending schools a little tape, trying to hook up them with a college scholarship of any sort.
First of all, I don't know how you're a high school coach and you're not taping your games.
That's number one.
Like how you a high school coach and you're not taping your games, knowing that somebody's gonna ask you, yo, you have any tape on this kid?
Right.
You know, like I don't understand that, and that's another problem. Like, stop letting these people get extra paychecks to coach our talent. Go out there, change the requirements, I guess, because I guess the requirement is you have to have a college degree, okay? Maybe let them have a high school diploma. But if they know the game of basketball, I'm quite sure, just like they have that USA, you got to go get certified to teach. If they have that certification, let them teach. I mean, let them coach.
Right.
Where we'll get the best out of these kids.
Right. Right.
And the handlers, a lot of the handlers got to do a better job. First of all, they got to be truthful to the kid, okay? You might have to tell a kid like, yo, man, right now you ain't no D1 talent.
Right.
You Division II. You're mid-major. You know, you have to tell a kid the truth.
Right.
You know, because, you know, instead of telling the kid, hyping them up, like, yo, you got to tell them the truth.
Yeah, I like one of these questions. Well, someone typed in on us for this. What about if kids stop going to these D1s, powerhouses, and go to the HBCUs so they can prosper financially and still go to the league and be the man.
Well, personally, I was talking with somebody a few months back about that. Like, I personally feel that a lot of these pro athletes, when they donate money to colleges, donate to a black college. And if they did go to black colleges, then they would be the powerhouses. Things would be changed around. If a lot of those, say, McDonald's All-Americans said, the hell with Duke, the hell with Kentucky, I'm going to Savannah State, I'm going to Florida A&M, then the whole thing swings around. Now that money that was going to Duke and Kentucky, now it's going to Florida A&M. Because that's where the talent is, and that's where the people are going to want to see. They're going to want to see the talent.
Right. So one of the viewers said the issue with HBCUs, high-profile recruits won't move backwards with facilities appeal, etc. Meaning, I guess the way First of all, I'm definitely not agreeing with the facility appeal, because I'm gonna tell you now, HBCU facility appeals, some of them have top-notch gyms.
Well, see, that's the misconceptions. But see, that's the misconceptions of black schools. Everybody feels like we still got like these little gyms where, you get 500 people in. No, these are top-flight schools. It's just that nobody gives them a chance.
Right.
Because they're so programmed. I'm going to Connecticut. I'm going to Arkansas. I'm going to this, because that's all they see.
Right.
Like, let one or two pros make it from a black, and I'm quite sure you would get a couple of kids to start going to black schools.
Right.
And maybe we have to change the narrative to make it appealing for them to come. Because it's definitely a money factor.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm
gonna tell you right now. You know Rick Pitino's at Iona.
Right.
Now, if it was me, if I was the president of a HBCU school, I would be one to be recruiting and getting Rick Pitino at my school. Now, that's the...
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. They got to get coaches that these kids know. Okay? Because a lot of kids are going because, that's Rick Pitino. He's going to get me in the league. I'm going to HBU to play for Pop Gates, but I don't know who Pop Gates is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though if you read his history,
who Coach Brown is.
Right. I read it, but I still don't know who he is.
That's one thing that I feel. That's one thing I feel that's wrong with the basketball community now. A lot of kids don't know history. They don't know who came before them that made it possible to make it a little bit easier for them. You know, like the kids nowadays feel like, man, that shit started with me. It started with me. I'm the one who started this. No, there was a lot of guys that sacrificed, that didn't make it, that made it easier for you because that coach dealt with a player that had the same attitude like you 5 years ago, and he didn't know how to deal with it. But now that he got you, he knows how to deal with that now. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
I understand.
Like I said, man, I'm all for black colleges. It's just that people have to start taking those jobs where the kids know, I know who that guy is. I know him. I've seen him on television.
Right.
That's where the money comes.
Right.
Even though, one would question, how did Rick Pitino get a job again, man?
Hello? That's what I'm talking about. Yo.
That's the old boy system. Koobie, you know that.
Oh, of course.
We let them go on vacation for 2 years, then we bring them back. Everybody forget that shit.
Yeah, and let's put him down at a lower level, a mid-major, but he'll be able to turn that program around even more. Even though Iona was on the rise with the old coach.
Yeah, but see, you're on a bigger rise with Rick Pitino, because now you'll get the kid that come from Crenshaw that'll come to New York just to play for Rick Pitino.
Right.
You know, and so, you know, I mean, it's a good owner. I just question how. How did that happen? This guy, like, you got black coaches that have been blackballed for less than what the hell he did.
Right.
You know,
like my boy,
you know,
Shannon McKinnon. He's blackballed, and he turned Bronx Community College around and broke records in 3 years. And he's blackballed.
Exactly.
And help kids go to Division I, Division II, and overseas. So.
Well, just.
I lost Eric again, but yeah, you know. Oh, you back? You broke up. But yeah, that's the thing we want to know. You know, these are the things that we have to figure out. That what are these kids going to do as far as overseas, or are they going to different schools, or what? You know, it's all going to be in the it's up in the air now, you know. But HBCU schools, I feel that they need to get a well-known head coach in there and let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it's going to be at. That's where it's going to be. If you want HBCUs to be back on the, if you want them to be on the map with high recruiting classes, high recruiting, you know, then that's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah, well, I feel that a lot of these, especially like the ex-NBA players that retire, yeah, you want to coach, go to a black school to coach.
Right.
You got a name. You could recruit. You know what I'm saying? You could make the people come to this, you know, but all these guys go to the big schools.
Well,
and,
you know,
you can't fault them because that's the money.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of them.
That's the money, and everybody's chasing the bag.
Right, and I noticed a lot of them that retired.
Chasing the bag.
They went back to their own universities, though. You know, that's not bad. I agree with that.
Yeah. No, that ain't bad. But now, after 3, 4, 5 years, where now I should get a head coaching job, I can't get it at this school. So why don't I go trailblaze at a black school somewhere and make this place a name?
Right.
And especially if you're that well known as a player, the kids know you and they're gonna come to your school.
Right.
You know, so like I said, man, you know, I would love for black schools to be up there because it's a great education. You have a great time, you know. But like I said, man, a lot of, you know, it's like everything else. We're always the last.
Right. Yeah, one person said it's a money thing, and you got to think long term.
Oh, definitely. But see, like, yeah, it's a money thing. But see, my thing is, I thought you went to school to be a student athlete, all right? And I also believe that no matter if you're good, I don't care where you play. They gonna see you.
Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen.
Come on, man. They showed that these are Hall of Famers. Nobody
Right.
You know, so you know that's basically, you know, got to give it a chance.
Yeah, and hard to pay a HBCU coach the money. But let me tell you now, if Rick Pitino was on the table and they had an opening in the HBCU should find a way to get his behind in there. That's it. They know they got the money.
Oh yeah, they should, but all you got to do is go to one of your alumni that got money
and tell them, yo, we got a chance to get Rick Pitino. Oh,
but see, the thing about it is, when you look at HBCU schools, right? They're basically what college is about. You're a student athlete, you're going to have fun. They never got caught on to the big business part of it.
Right.
You know, like that, like going to a black college is like the perfect school experience if you do it right. You're going to graduate, you're going to get a lot of good friends, you're all right. You know, and even if you don't graduate, you're going to have a hell of a time.
Right.
You know, but like I said, if they could get the funding and because like even with that, with all the cable companies, you're going to always get some TV time.
Right. Definitely
you know,
going to get TV time.
You know, so like I said, I hope that can be an upswing, because maybe with this pandemic, a lot of kids might go to black colleges. I don't know.
That would be nice.
Because that in-between kid that was on the line, on the tightrope, fuck it, I'm gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, hopefully it can be on the rise, man. All you need is one McDonald All-American to come out of there, and they'll be good.
Right. What's his name? Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace went Division II.
Everybody want to do it.
Ben Wallace went Division II HBCU.
Yeah, but see that we're talking about, that's another generation.
Right. I hear
What's
you.
the last dude that came out of a black school that's playing today?
I would have to look it up, and we had to do another show.
But that's what I'm saying. They need somebody gonna say, oh wow, yeah, I know him. You know what I'm saying?
Eric, I want to thank you so much for being on the Raw Truth Show. It's a pleasure. You can't hear me? All right, log off and come back. Yeah, come on back. I want to thank him for being on the show. I want to give him a chance to say something to everybody. Shaw University. Everybody that tuned in today to the show, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening to the Raw Truth Show today with my main man, Eric Weaver, referee, well-known, knowledgeable man. Yo,
thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, go ahead and tell.
Always a pleasure.
Let the people know, give them a little closing statement, and then I'll close it off too.
Okay, all I can say is I want everybody to stay safe, stay blessed, try to follow the guidelines out here so we can get back to some normalcy, and hopefully that when you come out of this, you'll be a better person than when you went in. And Coobie, I appreciate you and all your great work.
Thank you, brother.
And keep up the good work, brother.
Thank you very much, man. Thanks for being on the show. And I want to close out by saying, everyone stay safe. Always, give thanks to God. And love everybody.
He's number one.
No doubt.
Without him, ain't none of us.
That's it. Thanks for everybody for being on the Raw Truth Show. Thank you, Eric. And I'll keep in touch with you, brother.
Yes, sir. Stay safe.
You too.
My man.
I'm out.
Peace.